at the suggestion of some of the people who saw some of my short videos, me complaining about the brackets from the catalog not working and not fitting for the 1947 because this bumper is unique. I'm just going to fabricate my own brackets. So I've got the bumper mocked up where I think it's going to sit. And you can see it's kind of pointed downhill, so I got to fix that. When I get it just where I want it, then I'm going to take some more measurements, and then I'm going to cut up this piece of bar stock. It's 2 inches wide, 1/4 inch thick, and try to make brackets. So it took me a while to get it, but I actually made the brackets from the bar stock. Entailed me cutting them to length, and then using just my mag drill, because my drill press, which I bought on Marketplace, doesn't work. I cut it in 9/16 holes next to each other, and then filed them out to make slots on each end. So there's an adjustment left and right when I put this bracket in. And the other part of the bracket now, once I get the bumper in place, here's my wood piece for a mock-up. I strap this with a clamp to the frame and figure out where the holes go for the frame and where this falls on the bracket. And it's just a T, and then what I'll do is reinforce the T with a kicker. So, on to the next step. So it basically took most of the day. I was doing other things too, but as you can see, that is a plywood template. I have one on each side, and that's got the bumper right where I want it. The splash pan's right where it's supposed to be. I still have to make fillers for this splash apron that go right from here, follow this around. I got to make that out of 18 gauge. I had the piece from LMC that didn't quite fit just right, so I sent it back. But I'm going to make the fillers myself, and I made a template of how the shape should be. I'll be doing that next. So you see I got the bumper about where I want it. It's just about centered. And I got a whole bunch of reference marks. And you see this plumb bob is off the center of the clip. And you see it's like 3/8 of an inch to the one side. But the bumper itself has got to be centered on the frame. So it's very close as well. It's off by a little bit, but I have a little adjustment in these carriage bolts right here in the brackets that I made. So as I come around here, you look here, the bumper's level, so it's not tilted down. I don't know if you can see my hand. It's not doing this or doing that. It's perfectly level. And then way in the back there, it's dark. There are the metal brackets that have to be welded on. So to get these brackets done properly, I had my son tack weld in place with the MIG the two brackets, the two pieces of bracket together underneath the bumper while it was in place. And then we took it apart and then put the brackets up on the bench, and he's stick welding the brackets, and then I subsequently painted them and then reinstalled them. But I'm not going to show you all the welding that he did or him chipping away and doing the work that he did. But he did a really nice job. He's in welding school, and he can weld a lot better than I ever could. Well, there it is. The bumper's on great with the new brackets. It's very solid. I'll even put my foot on it, push on it. It's very solid. The grill's in place. The next thing to do is fabricate the wings for this splash guard here. So there's the splash guard. They cut it off right here. It goes all, it's supposed to extend all the way out to about here. And I have a pattern to make one. So I'm going to cut two wings out of it, try to weld them on. Maybe even use my new flux core welder, which I got from Billy Bondo. So as I'm standing here looking at this, I was about to go upstairs and eat lunch. I can see the gap here, and the gap on this side is off by, about a ½ inch. But that's, I left adjustments on those brackets. That's why I took all that time to mill the slots. So hopefully I can make the adjustment and make this look a little better and go from there.